My people, what's going on? I hope y'all feeling good today. So today's episode is about why you should not weight train before sprinting or training for your sport. And today's episode isn't going to be dragged out. It's going to be short. It's going to be concise. And I'm just going to break down why you should not be lifting or heavy weight training before you go and sprint or train for your sport. So in life, you have to make logical sense out of things, right? You have to break things down and just make everything make sense. So the first thing that I want you guys to understand is that when you're training to develop speed, you have to teach the body and train the body to operate at its 100% capability or close to 100%. All right, that's how you develop speed, is by training as fast as possible. When your muscles are fatigued, which is what weight training does to your muscles, your body's not able to operate at 100% or close to it. What happens is your body's broken down and super fatigued. Now you're more susceptible to injury and you're not going to develop speed. You're more so going to develop endurance or muscle endurance. Okay. And that's not what we're going for right now. What we're going for is teaching the muscles to fire as fast as possible: the glutes, the hip flexors, the hamstrings, every muscle that's responsible for teaching the body to move as fast as possible. And another thing that I want you guys to really understand, and this is real critical, is that when you are sprint training or speed training or training for your sport, you have to make sure that you're getting solid rest in between every rep. You can't go run a 40-yard sprint and then right when you get back to the start line, go right back to it. I like to get 3 to 4 minutes rest in between every sprint so that I'm fully rested, heart rate's down, my muscles are kind of regenerated. That way I can operate at 100% or the highest capability that I'm at that point in time. That's how you develop speed. If you're just running and running and running and running, what you're doing is turning your sprint session into a endurance session, into a conditioning session, and that's not what we're going for. Okay, so you have to be conscious of rest times. You have to be conscious of the amount of reps that you do as well. You can't go and do 38 reps of sprints or 22 reps of sprints. You can't do these things. You have to keep everything within a short burst. You have to keep everything within a concise regimen where you're able to optimize your capabilities of operating at 100%. That's how you develop speed. And then also, when it comes to weight training for speed development, heavy weights is good. Traditional heavyweight lifting is good. The squats, the deadlifts, all of that is good. And I recommend it, and I do it with my professional athletes, the kids that I train, Division I athletes, etc. But I also want you guys to make sure that you're lifting lightweight fast and that you're lifting heavyweight fast. You have to make sure that you're transferring force and velocity as fast as possible. You have to teach your body to transfer force as fast as possible. This is how you develop speed. This is how you develop velocity. This is how you develop your ability to operate at the highest level. And this is how you develop speed. So just be conscious of these things. I can go on and on and on and on and on about this, but I just wanted you guys to be conscious of making sure that you speed train the correct way and making sure that you're not putting yourself at risk of injury by weight training before sprint training or training for your sport. You have to make sure that you prioritize what you want to develop. And if the priority is speed and being more fast within your sport, then you have to prioritize that and do those things first prior to weightlifting. It's as simple as that. And then there are instances where you would weight train and then run, but I really don't see why you would put those two together. I'd rather just weight train, take a day off, and then go and condition or run or do whatever you want to do. But if you're going to do both in the same day, make sure you sprint first, and then you can go and weight lift however you want to weight lift. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me, comment, DM. I'll get back to you guys. Other than that, God bless. Much love. You'll have a good one.